Hello friend, welcome all of you to Clouded. So today's topic is how to set up cross account access, and in this session also we are going to cover how to use IAM role, how to switch a role, and while I was talking about cross account access, what we mean by that cross account access, it's a very practical scenario and we are going to see it in real time. So just to give you like an example, here I have a one product account and one test account. So it could be like multiple account out here. So in my prod account I have S3 bucket, and in my test account I have multiple user. Similarly, it could have a different account like dev account or staging account, and there could be multiple user out there. And what my requirement is that I want all this user in different accounts to have access on any resource in prod account, be it S3 bucket or it could be any other resources. And how they are going to do it? They are going to do it by using IAM role. They are going to assume this IAM role and they are allowed to do a certain set of permission and action by that role. Now first thing is that we are going to do this entire setup. So right now I have two accounts already set up. One is my prod account which I've set up in this which I opened in the Chrome tab, and another account which is in the Edge account I have opened in this Edge tab. I have opened test account. So the first thing is that we are going to set up one S3 bucket in my prod account. So I'll name quickly, I named this S3 bucket Clouded cross account access. Let me create it. Once we are done with it, then one more thing we need is in the test account we are going to create one test user for the test purpose. So I'm going to name this user as Clouded test user. I'm going to provide this user quickly console access because I don't need programmatic access as of now. We are going to set a custom password for this user, and I am leaving this reset option blank. Then under the permission section, as of now I am leaving this permission section blank, but we are going to later discuss what this permission section is. I am going to assign one policy later. Then after that I am also going to leave this tag as we don't need it now, and then finally we are going to review this user. So we have created one test user with a password option. Now click create user and it is done. So we have created one S3 bucket, we have also created one test user. One more thing is that we need to define an IAM role in my prod account. So under IAM role, so we are going to create it. I am going to set up permission, and here comes the important part. Here I have to define in the policy section what all action that this IAM role can this particular user can perform on S3 bucket by using this IAM role. So under IAM role we are going to define this all actions. So first thing is that there are two ways to create this policy. We can create this policy either by using Visual Editor, or we can also define a standard template like JSON template where we are defining entire thing. So just to make this very simple, we are going to use Visual Editor. So first thing that we need to define is we need to choose a service. So I am going to choose a service here, as I am going to perform action on S3. So I am choosing S3 option here. Under action, then after that under action I am going to define what all actions I want to be performed under this policy. So I want user to perform that user can list all of my bucket. Then similarly under right section we can define that user can create bucket, that user can also delete bucket, that user can put object to the bucket, right? Then after that in the resource section we are going to define what on all resources this user can perform this operation. So in the bucket section, I mean this user can create bucket or delete bucket from this any number of bucket out there in S3 service. So we are going to choose this bucket option for any. And similarly, do we really want this user to perform to allow for a certain bucket to perform some action out there? So I want this user to update this S3 bucket of Clouded which we have created. So I want this user to either upload content or delete some file to this bucket, only to this bucket, but not to the rest of the bucket out there. So under policy section, I'll define that this user can add object to only this particular specific bucket. So under bucket name, I'll define the bucket which I created. So I'll choose this bucket name, and here I'll set this bucket name, and object name could be anything. So that's it. Now I have defined my entire policy out there. I'm leaving this condition option as of now. Then once done, I'm going to review this policy. Then finally I'm going to name this policy as clouded. Let me write it. Clouded cross account policy, S3 policy. Right? Then we are going to create this policy. So once done, now we have so far we have set up S3 bucket. We have also set up test user. We also set up one IAM role. Now the next thing that we need here is that we also need to provide like how this user is going to assume this role. We need to define it. So under my account, like this account, I need to say, under the user section which I've created, I need to define here the policy. Here comes the policy part. So under permission section, I am going to create one policy, and that policy is going to define that this particular user, test user, can assume the role, IAM role, which I've created my prod account. So again, we can create a policy by using Visual Editor, but just to save time, I am using one template which I've created just now. So I am going to define, let me explain to you what this policy is about. So this policy is stating that we are going to allow, in the effect, we are allowing one STS service, that is secure token service, to assume a role. And what the role this service will assume, we can get the ARN of that role from the like role we created. So we created one role out there, right? So the role was, while we were creating role, because we forgot that, while we were creating role, so we can attach the policy which we created, like cloud add cross account S3. So now let me first refresh it, because I left that option of role creation in between. So let me like complete that. So once I be doing that, so now I can choose this clouded cross account S3 policy which I've created just now, where I defined all those action. Now once I've chosen this, once I chose this policy, then after that I can click the next tag option, and I'm going to leave this tag option blank because I don't need it now, as of now. Then the review section, I'm going to define this role. What this role is, cloud add cross account role, right? Then finally I'm going to create this role. Now I was saying that while I'll be defining under test user policy section that what role it is going to assume. So the role ARN, we can get it from here, which the role which I've just created. So this is the role ARN I can get. Now I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste this role ARN here under the resource section of assume policy. Okay. Then once done, we are going to review this policy, and then we are going to name this policy as clouded cross account assume policy. And finally we are going to create this policy, and I am going to attach this policy to the user, to the test user which I created. So there is my user, right? So I'm going to again refresh this policy option, and I'm going to search for my clouded, and here is the policy which I've created, which is going to assume that role. Now I'm going to choose this option and next review, and then I'm going to add the permission to this user. Now all the thing has been set up, but we are left with only one thing out here. And the one important thing is that we need to establish, I mean, how how this like prod account is going to make sure that this is the trusted account. So here comes the trusted relationship part of our IAM role. While we were creating that role, so there is one section left, and that was we need to establish a trust between both this account, right? So under the this was the role I created, IAM role I created. Now under the trust relationship section, I am going to define one principle. So here in the trust relationship, I can define, as of now it is trusting in the service section only EC2 section, right? So I can replace this section, or I can add one more section out here, but I just want this like trust between my prod account and one of my test account. So I'll define the ARN of my test account, right? So I've already noted down, so let me quickly copy it. So this is my test account ARN. I just need to change the account number, which I also noted down. And now I can let me explain that. I was saying that this particular like prod account, it is establishing a trust with the dev or test account, and this test account having the number, this number, and it is using for entire account. By a mean of root, it is for the entire account, not for any particular user. Suppose if in case I want to define it for the particular user, then I could have stated user section, like user, and then followed by the user name, like it could be Himanshu or it could be something like that. But here we are going to establish trust for the entire account, so we are leaving it as a root. Okay, then finally we are going to update this trust policy, and we are done with the entire setup. So we have created, like as per the diagram, we have created S3 bucket. We also created a test user and test account. We also created one IAM role. We have already defined policy out there, all sort of action that the user can perform, and also we have established a trust between them. We also created one policy in the test accounts by virtue of which the test user could assume this IAM role. So entire setup has been done. Now we are going to check it. So for that, first let me log out and let me copy this, because this is my test user, right? Cloud add underscore test user. So I am going to log in to the console by using this user credential. Let me sign out. And then once I sign out, then I'm going to log in by using this user credential, and then after that I am going to switch a role. So let me also do that. Okay. So then what we'll see that we are going to, once we are going to test this the entire setup. So once I'll be logged into this test account at that user which I created, then after that I am going to perform some action on this S3 bucket which I've defined under the IAM role. So let me do that. So now this is account. I am going to log in as cloud underscore test user. I have set up the password there, so let me enter that password too. Now I'm going to log into the account, test account, as that test user which I've created. Now coming to that, now how I can assume that role? I can assume this role by going to this option and choosing this switch role option. So under switch role, I am going to define what role this user can assume. So under switch role, I am going to define the account. Here I am going to define the prod account number. This is my prod account number, and the role which was there on the prod account. So the role name was Clouded Cross Account Role. So let me enter that to Clouded Cross Account Role. So let me switch the role. Now you will see that we have already built a trust relationship and everything, every setup was done. So it will let me allow to switch the role. So now you will see that it is showing us that Clouded Cross Account Role at this particular account. This is my prod account. So I have already switched to that account. Now if I go to that particular S3 service where my bucket is lying under prod account, so now it will show me that particular S3 bucket which I created my prod account. So you can see this is my clouded cross account access bucket which I created in my prod account. Now in my policy I defined that this user can add any content, like it can upload some of the content file to this bucket. So let me add that just to verify that this policy is in place, this policy is working fine. So if I for sample, if I choose this some file and upload it out here, then it should be work out, right? So now you will see that this to file has been uploaded out here. But if suppose if in my prod account if I create one more bucket just to see like whether this user is allowed to do same action on another bucket in the prod account, because in my policy I defined that this user is restricted to make any changes in the bucket for only this bucket. If I create one more policy, one more bucket here, I name it as clouded cross account test. Okay, so if I create this another bucket, I see as per the policy I can list, because this user is allowed to list all those buckets as per the policy. But under this option, if I upload this again this file, so as per the policy it should not allow, because I restricted to only particular bucket only. So it should show the error that I am not allowed to, right? So you can see that I am getting the error, it is getting failed. So this is the entire setup. So this is how we do this entire setup of using this cross account access, where we did the entire setup of using prod account or test account. And similarly we can do the entire setup for different accounts, like dev account. Here it could be dev account or staging account or multiple account, and it could be multiple resources. So this is how the entire setup goes. Thanks for your time, and we are going to see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you for your time, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe for more.